I do like a morning walk. This is true. The game understands me. Big old lighthouse in the distance. The waterfall that they actually in the game kind of talked about last thing. It says it doesn't make sense, but actually it's like a natural spring on the top of a mountain. By your side stands a Goliath of a person. Margareta. Hello, Philip. Though she's about 4 times Ingrid's size, the family resemblance is clear. Aunt Greta! I allowed myself to stop and appreciate this resplendent sunrise. I did not want to wake you up. Quite a view. Would you agree? Yeah, to think I'll be waking up to this every day. She takes one more moment to soak it in. How are you, Aunt Greta? I am very well, thank you. As you can see from my uniform, I have switched career paths. The army got the best of me, I'm sorry to say. And being part of the police force, boo, is just that much more rewarding. It's an island. Do you have much? Okay. One is right there where the citizen needs one most. On that note, I came to ask you to hang this poster in a prominent place. Missing, Max Josephson. Yeah, we're going to be looking for him. There's a picture of Uncle Max. He was last seen a week ago. You're looking for him? Well, son, it has been 7 days. So you're saying it's been 1 week? I am legally obligated to distribute the missing person posters. But we had an oil rig fire not 2 weeks ago. It requires us to allocate more resources to it than we can realistically muster. Hey, Nether, welcome on in. Max is not our priority at the time. You do not know him that well. He'll be back. Eventually. There's not enough of you to handle 2 cases at once? It is otherwise a quiet place. The administration sees expanding the workforce as an unnecessary expense. We can agree with it or not, but we are not the decision-making power. The chain of command is clear here. I will come and visit you in the evening. We will have time to catch up some more. What do you say? Okay, I guess. Don't you ... me. You're kind of being weird. Have a wonderful day, and do not forget about the poster. Yeah, you're being weird. Like... Alright, I guess I'll hang a poster. Yeah, I have a charity one-shot over on DC Lasser's channel at about 3 p.m. Eastern. Oh, well, where do I... Where am I supposed to hang the poster? I guess I'll hang it later? Okay. She said to hang the poster in a prominent place. The jetty seems like a good place. Everyone has to walk through it when they visit. What do you think, Philip? An excellent idea, in my opinion. So we have an inner monologue that is much more of an entity than just our inner thoughts. Go do it. It's a bit inner monologue. It's a bit intrusive thought. It's a bit like, it's a bit imaginary friend. It's a bit of a lot of stuff. It's all pretend. What's even the point? But Aunt Greta's not a person you should argue with. There we go. A prominent place. 7:59 a.m. There she comes. The smoke from the cigarette is trailing behind her in the wind. Hop on the Kawasaki W3 650. She's it's very important to her that we know the name of her jet ski. We have a boat to claim. And we're there. There we are. You've been here before. How does it feel to go back to the old stomping ground? You're still hanging out here? No, it's our island. These days I'm mostly here with the jet ski juveniles. Crocheting club on Tuesdays and bioterrorism discussion space on Wednesdays. What? But you're always there in the back of my head. She smirks and winks at you. Let's get to that business of ours, shall we? The boat's on the other side of the island. Why didn't we come from the other side then? If we're going to work as a detective duo, you got to have more confidence in me, man. Oh, is that what we're a duo now? What I'm offering you is an emotional journey through time. Go touch the past. Go think about what you've gained and what you've lost, like, in general. And, incidentally, this island is full of cocktail ingredients. So I could maybe have another one on the house today? That settled that. Wait, I didn't agree to that. She finds a crumpled receipt and the remains of a pencil in her pocket. She scribbles down a list and hands it to you. Here's what we'll need. The letters possess the playfulness and indecipherability of Egyptian hieroglyphs. Oh, okay. That's very clear. Thanks. I don't know these plants. You've already forgotten everything Buggold taught us? He's turning in his grave like a helicopter turbine. She snatches the piece of paper and gets to work again. Plants start growing from under the pencil, and fairly recognizable too. If these world-class illustrations still don't help, then it's not a job for you. She hands you the receipt, now a graphite garden. Take care of that. I'll finish my smoke and we'll snatch ourselves that boat. Okay, so... Okay, so these are on the different days, looks like. So I like that we have a daily journal. We've got a few characters that we know about. Drink ingredients. We have learned about bumblebees, foxglove, redcaps, and snails. I love that because we are frogs, we're like, yeah, insects go in our drinks. It's very pretty. Like, really pretty. And I'm pretty sure there's also secrets in places. So you should explore as well. But right now, we're gonna grab that dragonfly. I feel like I should be able to jump. Oh, maybe I can jump over there and jump over. Nope, hold on. Okay, so I'm a frog, but I can't go in the water. I'm not going to question it. I thought there might be, like, a fishing spot over here. Nope, no, I'm just going to explore. No! Nope. Hold on. So you jump by pressing A, but you can also hold it to jump a little bit higher. Oh. Maybe we don't have... Oh, I see. we're not supposed to cut the blue. Maybe. Oh, okay, so the pattern. Got it. It's pretty. But it's also twisty. Hey, somebody should definitely clean up this trash. Must have been one heavy frog who sat here last. What a weird spot to sit anyway. Not much to look at. Although, here's a moose's head. A man on a motorcycle. A road roller. My bad, Mr. Heavy Frog. What a spot. Yeah, you can do a lot worse. You can still see the... Oh, that's really cool. You can still see the shapes in the clouds, too. Yeah, alright. Ah, this is what I was looking for. So you find like stickers of fish and they go in your journal. All right, where to next? There's no fall damage. All right. What's over this way? Oop, snail. Ingredients first. I wouldn't want to provoke Ingrid. Oh. Okay, hold on. I was going the wrong direction. The game is like, you need to go back. Okay, so let's go collect more stuff. Little Ingrid grabs onto the railing of the slide and launches. The butterfly sweater acts as a friction reducer. Friction is a daredevil's biggest enemy. Reaching the bottom, the body's already poised for the next number in the repertoire. She rolls to the swing and jumps onto the seat. You were both so excited. She had never finished this stunt without falling. For a split second, she's victorious, and just as she begins to shake her fist in celebration, the rope loosens, the seat falls to the ground, and Ingrid with it. She nearly bites her tongue off. Max comes. He takes a look, says it'll be okay. She trusts him and calms down. He says he'll fix it. He'll get to it tomorrow. It's been 55,486 hours. The swing is still broken. Well, fine. You know, sometimes people take a while to get to stuff. Huh. Alright, we're gonna have to be a little careful about... Let's see, so we should get another bug. I also wonder, I wonder if like that's the sound of our tongue, like... Okay. Ooh, these look like different mushrooms. They are. Okay, so now I have... Okay, so I have room for a big flower, or some more bugs, or some small flowers. Are you a plant? You are not an ingredient. What's all this? Ooh, what's through here? Ooh, different mushrooms. Okay, so there's that. Oh, bracket. Oh, goodness. Oh, you're chonky. Can I make space for you? I may have to get rid of some of the bugs. Oh, I don't know if I can, actually. So I have to give up something less interesting for something more interesting. Oh, hold on. Because I want to discover a new ingredient. Okay. Okay. Completely fill your backpack after Ingrid's asked you to. So we've done that, but I want to grab one of these. Okay, I think I wanted to, yeah, I want to grab one of these. Because they're new. Well then, yeah, we'll leave the snail behind and we'll take these. Okay, let's head back to Ingrid. I've already forgotten where she is because I have wandered so far away. Oh, never mind. Apparently I found her. Totally naturally. One more second, I'm with you, bro. Oh, find the old boat. Okay, so... Right, so the old boat is on the other side of the island. Let's see if we can get a vantage point and take a little peek. Ooh, it's a big nest. They taught us at school that you're not supposed to pick up chicks that fell down from a nest. They said Mama Bird would reject them if she smelled frog on them. Later, I learned birds have a very poor sense of smell. Mama Bird couldn't care less what her babies have been up to, as long as they're alright. I think they just didn't want us picking up baby birds and bringing them home. Okay, so we started to go to a way, and then the game said, don't make Ingrid mad. So I think it might have been... this way? I think, maybe? You know, if we're talking about, like, being small islands, these are not bad. I also like that there aren't, you know, because we are frogs, there are good enough spaces to jump across where they didn't put bridges down. Oh. Ingrid. She's a tagger. Oh, the jet ski juveniles have their own tag as well. Oop, come on. Nope, wait. Okay, well, this is... Max built this house for the two of you. And he bought you a tea set, remember? This place remembers countless legendary tea parties. I love what they've done with the place. Okay, but we are looking to find Max's boat. And I still don't see a boat. I like the sun rays coming out from this tree. Boat? Wait, you were here the whole time? You took your time, partner. I finished the ciggy on the beach. It's my third one here already. Whoa, that backpack's stacked. Not bad. She turns you around and takes a look in your stash. She grinds one of the flowers between her fingers and smells it. Oh man, we gotta hurry. They won't stay like that forever. Once you make a cut, they literally start dying. Ain't that hardcore? Yes, very metal. Just to be clear, I'm not enjoying it. It's a fine line to walk, you see. You just gotta acknowledge it did at least something to you emotionally. Otherwise, you just took a life and disrespected it. Jackal's own words. He's like our spiritual leader. You guys spent a lot of time together? Yeah. A great man. I'll introduce you someday. Maybe. Did you take a closer look at the boat already? Nope, I went straight to you. That's a good thing, since you've just wasted your time. It's been sitting out here a little too long. Our plan was to take it on rides from time to time. But trust me, nothing compares to the absolute freedom of riding a jet ski. So we just ended up smoking weed in there. But I don't think anything's happened to it. I'm sure once you get rid of all this wild growth, we'll be good to go. How do I just... Oh. Sweep, sweep, sweep. It's frog cleaning simulator. Alright, I've cleaned up the chudge. Try starting the boat. It still won't start. Maybe Ingrid knows how to get it going. Also, do I have to clean up any... Oh, this is all... Okay, this wild growth is fine. Got it. What's a problem, Chief? Won't start. Oh, man. I think I know what happened. There's this Bloody Mary in our pack. A real smart girl. But she'll have those episodes. She thinks she's a wolf or pretends to be one. I don't know. She's a furry. You can just say she's a furry. She'll get her drool all over the place, chew furniture, try and sniff your butt. You get the picture. She did mention how much she wants to play with the boat parts. She must have come back alone and hidden the doggy bones in doggy hiding spots. Okay, that's less of a wolf and more, maybe she's like a frog puppy girl? Have a look around, champ. If she didn't eat them, they must be here somewhere. She may have eaten the boat parts. Excuse me? Okay, is this... Oh, this is interesting. I don't know what I need that for, though. Oh, Mary's tagged it. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, that's a boat part. Oh, that's fun. Ooh, No, I love the Bloody Mary has wolf tagged. Okay, so the boat parts weren't too far away. Whee! 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 Let's take a look. You place the parts before you. The parts are covered in bite marks, but it doesn't seem like Bloody Mary bit through. Ingrid's fingernail scrubs off the edge of a larger, translucent stain and sniffs her finger. Wolf drool, unmistakable. She lights up a cigarette. Bloody Mary's getting sprayed with water the next time I see her, but there's no real damage. I was thinking, since you have a backpack full of fresh and tasty ingredients, I figured I'd bring Liv over. She's an old friend of Buggold and Max's. She's an old friend of Buggold and Max's and helped take care of your uncle a lot the past few months. She's dying to meet you, and she loves a good cocktail. A lovely lady. I'll be on my way. Jackal wants my feedback on the first act of his monodrama. We're starting the boat. It really is no harder than a puzzle. Everything clicks. You take one more peek at the crumpled recipe. From behind the leaves of the grayscale plants, the original contents shine through. A couple of cans of spray paint, a carton of cigarettes, bolt cutter. Turn the key. The engine's on. Let's go find Max. So are we actually... Okay, so we don't drive... Okay, the boat now allows us, I suppose, to get... I think it's funny that we can't, as a frog, we can't handle the ocean water. Okay, whoever was working on that bridge, they finally finished it. The way to the lighthouse is free. The open sign would draw everyone in back in the day. Let's get things back to normal. Pulling that switch is all it takes. So do you want me to actually... Yeah, you want me to check out the lighthouse? I like the times of day, how the lighting changes. That's really nice. That was also a really interesting way of keeping us from coming here before, is the bridge just wasn't done, and now it is. Do you remember the big fight? Of course I remember the big fight. Uncle Buggled and Uncle Max sat here with Mom. It was way colder than it is now. I didn't hear what they were saying. But I remember I looked just as Mom was hurling a stone at Max. That's when he went blind in one eye. Do you know what they were fighting about? I didn't hear anything either, but it's your mom. You know what they were fighting about. Yeah, our inside voice is interesting. Whether it's its own entity or it really is just us talking to ourselves is not super clear. All right, let's throw the switch, baby. There's the switch. Pull the lever. Wait, this doesn't look right. What's this cable? Ouch, it bit you. Wait, that was a different voice. Philip? Philip, can you hear me? Cream and sugar. But did you read the fine print? Mom spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. What? What am I saying? You blacked out there for a second. The thing shocked you, I think. But I don't think anything's broken. Let me take a look. You might feel a little pressure on your skull from the inside. Don't worry. No, you're fine. Everything's fine. And the sign is on. Let's get you back to the pub. That was interesting. We got shocked. Our inner voice changed to a different inner voice and we blacked out. Yeah, don't just go out there touching electronics, kids. It's not good. I'm gonna go peek around since we're over here now. The music also reminds me a little bit of Hard Space Shipbreaker. Oop, secrets. Found another sticker, more fishing. And then we fell in the water. Hey, Kay, welcome on in. Okay, I know we're gonna look. I think we should be okay through to the break, through the end of the stream, so we should be okay for ads. But I definitely need to double check and perhaps update OBS after this because it's acting up. Okay, so our thing is to turn on the generator. I thought we already turned on the generator. Okay, now we can go inside. Let's go. Excuse me. All right, so first off we start the... first off we clean the floor. Start the fire. Okay. Clean. Clean. Nope. Clean. Clean. There we go. Clean up and light the fire in the oven. Open the pub door. Okay, open for business. Hey, DC, welcome on in. Okay, go to Margareta. Good evening, Philip. Excuse my impertinence, but what is that smell? Fried green booty. She eyes you warily. Are you saying what I think you are saying? Uh-huh. Roasted through and through. Philip, you are arrested for the murder of Max Josephson. I didn't eat Max. The stupid lighthouse out there zapped me. You must forgive me. Such a silly misunderstanding. I should have figured. Treacherous old thing. One day it shall cost somebody their life. Do you know the history of that building? I didn't know it had history. Your heart races. You feel it's still recovering from the shock. I would be glad to tell you about it. Could I just ask for a cocktail first? I would love to see how you fit your uncle's shoes. I will have the Oracle. It has always been my favorite. Okay, time to prepare some drinks. Okay, so Belicious. Okay, so hold on. We do this. Interesting. Can I shift? Ah, there. Okay, can I shift ingredients? There we go. Okay. Dang it. Let me restart. I'm putting you in upside down because I don't care. It does have to be lined up right, which is, or lined up right enough, which is definitely causing the. Oh, I see. I can steady things with the glass. Got it. Okay. The bee is like, zzz, zzz, get in there. Get in there. I love the bee was like, ah. Okay, this is a jumpy bee. So that's interesting. I don't remember picking that that ingredient. Okay, so we have you. And then oops, sorry. I want you. Okay, and then a bee goes here. It is cracking me up that the bee refuses. That the bee refuses to, the bee refuses to behave. To behave, if you will. Okay, nope, we're restarting. I gotta figure this one out. That is very amusing. That the bee is like, nope, I shall not. As a matter of fact, I shall not. Oh, do I need to? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's not going to be it. That's not going to be it. What I need to do is drop the B in. And then do this. And then do, nope, nope, nope. Okay. We're gonna get this. We're gonna do this. You can't give me a cocktail drinking mini game and expect me. Okay, so B first. Just get in there. Okay, and then I wish you could undo just one ingredient. But it's an interesting minigame. It really is. Okay, so instead of that, let's try the other way around. Let's do this way. Then the B. Okay. Come on, pal. Get. Yeah, that's not quite. It's not quite what I need. Okay. Well, we'll see if that. We'll see if like basically I failed that one. Yeah, okay, so I think I got one of them wrong. But also, what's interesting is, like, she asked for one drink, I made 3. When you're at the drink ingredient thing, you can basically boop back and forth to see your available ingredients and see which ones match up the shapes that you're trying to get the green check marks in. It's just that one with the B was interesting because the bee flies, so you were trying to get it to fly up to a certain point, but I don't know if I was able to put in, like, if I could have put in something else to maybe make it, like, give it a different level. Anyway, here's your drinks. One sip is all it takes to mold the hardened shell into a smile. As if Buggy was standing right before me. Thank you, Philip. Tell me, how have you been? I've only talked to your mother on the phone a couple of times. Hey, here you were pursuing education. Ah, that's why we left. What made you change your mind? I am a lazy piece of work that's allergic to studying. Okay, sorry, there was a big construction truck going by. I mean, accurate, though. Hey, new beginnings, remember? A little lie won't hurt. I didn't thrive in the academic environment. That can happen. A wrong constellation of people can bring the darkest recesses of one's soul to the surface. It's kind of deep. May this community be an amplifier of the parts of you that shine the brightest. Like that lighthouse of yours. I have missed having it brighten the landscape. You're going to tell me a story. That story is older than you and me. In 1893, this lighthouse was among the few to already use electricity as a light source, but it still needed an operator. The position of the lighthouse keeper paid good money, but not good enough to counterpoise the solitude. An outsider volunteered. A foreigner no one knew. He kept to himself, and the only people that ever saw him were his suppliers. He was doing well, until one stormy night some mysterious lost cargo found its way to this island. It was a crate full of books written in his language, as part of a special order for the capital's diaspora. Quite a coincidence if you believe in coincidences. I do not. He sank in. From that point on, his every waking hour was consumed by reading and imagining the people and places he left behind. He started neglecting his duties and his needs. There came another stormy day, 11 on the Beaufort scale. Exhausted, he fell asleep before sundown and woke to a violent rumble. A ship crashed against the unlit lighthouse. Yeah. Hey, Amelia. The mast had severed an outside cable, which in the dark of the night he failed to notice. He made his way down to see if he could help the poor souls. As he touched the surface of the water, a jolt of electricity traveled through his body. He came to the following morning, the sailors' bodies surrounding him. Nobody survived. All 23 of them were either crushed, electrocuted, or they drowned. He was fired on the same day and was not even allowed to keep the books. Without a smuggle to his name, his only option was to stay here on Frogholm. He met a woman, had children, became a fisherman, and died here without ever seeing his home again. At least it seems like he made himself a new home here? That he did. He's still part of this place in a way. Genealogy was one of my fields of expertise back in the army. Oh no. Oh no. My research points to you and Buggold being direct descendants of the Lighthouse Keeper. Your great-great-grandfather's real name was lost to history, but he took the name of Ingmar Åkvist to assimilate. It was often the case back then that the newcomers would take new names to assimilate. Ingmar Åkvist, or the Lighthouse Madman. Careful, as history calls him. Was he actually mad, or did people just not like him? It is difficult to tell what is and is not hearsay when investigating a case from 100 years ago. The legend has it he would hear voices. Okay. Okay, now it's coming around. Exciting stuff! People say that you can spot his ghost fishing around the islands. A favorite pastime of his. Did Buggold know about this? I did mention it. Thank you for the cocktail. Keep your eyes peeled for Ingmar. Maybe you'll spot him yourself. I had better be going now. Duty calls. Until next time, Philip. So, we are descended from the Lighthouse Keeper, a foreign person, well, foreign to this place, who actually, like, spoke another native language, but then didn't go home, stayed here. We're descended from him, and it said that he heard voices, which very much sounds like our inner voice. This is interesting. Yeah, Greta Frog was definitely drinking on the job. But you're one policeman on a small island. Is this like the Hot Fuzz thing where it's like, pub? You know. Okay, what do we have to do? Talk to Liv and Ingrid. All right. That's you then. She grabs you by the chin. I love the way it does I love the way it does like the close in, like, huh? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. Strong jaw, proper posture. Her finger slips between your lips. Oh. Oh, girl, what are you doing? Girl, what? Healthy teeth, as expected at your age. Your jaw is being pulled open. Let's check the lingual reflex now. Don't be shy. She feels around your hyoid apparatus. That's the bony structure the tongue is attached to for those of you that might by any chance not be frogs. Until it shoots out, eventually. Now, that took a little too much pressure than it oughta. You should keep that in mind. Get it checked every once in a while. Young bucks like you always think your thing will never stop working until one day you need it and it just won't come out. Your uncle would never go to the doctor either. The last few years, he'd need a 40-minute head start before he could catch himself some lunch. She pulls out a small flashlight from someplace within her dress. She presses a button to turn it on and flinches. Goddamn piece of crap, this thing. Every now and then it zaps me when I try to turn it on. She presses the button again. This time it works. She shines a light into your eyes. Hold on. There we go. Feisty. You don't look it, but he's feisty. She finally lets go of your face. I apologize. Professional habits. I don't think it's normal when you're a doctor to go grabbing somebody and give them an exam in a bar. It's unsanitary. She smiles at you. Her wrinkled face repeats the smile 1,000-fold. Ouch, don't come for me like that. Fix me a drink, why don't you? Ingrid tells me they're not half bad. Dealer's choice. Okay. Let me also talk to Ingrid. Is Ingrid being weird? Go on, say hello to her. Don't make it weird. She made it weird. Yeah, no, she made it weird. Okay. Another little bit of drinking. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Oh, I think I maybe see what I was supposed to do. Okay. So this drink is called Be Happy. It is, I have the option of, my ingredients are a bee and a dragonfly. I guess I drop the bee down here. And I basically nudge the bees into place. This is a lot of bees. I've definitely not caught this many bees. I don't think I've caught any bees, actually. So yeah, this is basically trying to teach you, like, to get the drinks in place, which, to be honest, this is the hardest time I've ever had to make a cocktail. It's just a drink full of bees. Full house. Okay, so these are the ingredients that I have access to. This upside down tea mushroom, which we'll put there. Let's prepare to put the bees in place. And then slam that down on top of them. Stop moving around. Stop it. No, 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 no. Okay, you can't. Okay, so let me instead. Let's see here. That's a 4 thing. Yeah, let me instead do this. I like the fact that the bees are like living, because it does make it kind of interesting. But it's also like, if I were a bartender in like a movie where, you know, everything was like frogs and bees and stuff, I would be like, no, I'm not. I can't do this job. They absolutely can buzz off. I did it wrong. Sorry, I did it wrong. I guess there are multiple ways to do this. Okay, we're going to do that. Yeah, okay, so I could have done this multiple ways. But this seems to be the most effective. Okay, so now I basically need to get these bees down. There we go. Stop buzzing around. A dry flytini. So, okay, so this will have the dragonfly that will have a big old ice cube on top. I have access to these. Okay, so I got to figure this out. Is this this is a 3 or a 4? That's a 3. That's a 3. Okay, so I need to plop this down and plop this down and then plop this down. And everyone just tighten it up, tighten it up. So yeah, behind me are basically the instructions. So I can, the first one is to change ingredients. The second one is to rotate them. Oh, the ice is melting. The third one's to drop them. The next one is to kind of level out the glass, like to shake it side and forth. Then you can undo, or you can start making the drink. The ice cube melting is interesting, because there may be a thing where you have to make a small cube. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and plop. We're going to wait for it to melt. Stop it. Stop moving around, dragonfly. Slap it down and make the drink. Okay, bring Liv her drinks. Yeah, everybody just is like, yeah, I want a drink. Actually, I want 3 drinks. Make me all the drinks. There's not a lot to do on this island. Psst. Let's handle this good cop, bad cop style, all right? Which one am I? Ain't that obvious? Well, I'll be damned. This here cocktail's almost as good as Buggold in his prime. Buggold's in his prime. Oh, you brought Liv to ask questions about stuff, haven't you? A fine cocktail for a fine lady. So we got good cop points, plus 10. Well, cowboy, you're a couple of decades south of my preferred age range, but I'm flattered. You and Buggold are like 2 peas in a pod. The same innocent eyes that can almost hide the devil behind them. Ingrid tells me you have yourself a complication with the old booze hound. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I won't be of any help. When Max starts drinking, there ain't nobody on this Vale of Tears that can predict where those diabetic feet will take him. I'm sure you don't want him to get hurt. Another plus 5 good cop points. Who's a good cop? Couldn't if I wanted to. For better or worse, I'm under the Hippocratic Oath. There was one place that just wouldn't stop bothering him. She points to Ingrid. That military base where your mama used to work before. They were very strict about trespassing for decades until about a year ago when they just went and left one day. What were they doing out there? Mom just always says it was highly confidential. Jackal's guess is UFOs. And mine's bioweapons. Let me tell you why. Max told me Buggold found a flower of sorts and decided to mix himself a cocktail with it. Ever since he was a kid, he tried to turn just about anything into a cocktail, the little freak. It's me. I'm the little freak. Max said the sickness started the day after that. My professional opinion is, this looked like regular old emphysema, if a very rapid one. Not a surprise, considering his tobacco consumption almost matched that of this young lady's. Ingrid lights up a cigarette. But he did have some other symptoms I've never seen him before. White spots in his throat, on his skin. I'm willing to strike a deal, just give us something to work with. Plus 9 good cop points and a Peace Nobel You can drop it now, buddy, you did great. I told him to try good cop, bad cop on you. Oh, that's why he's all on pins and needles. That's hilarious, honey. Okay, I'm not doing everyone's laugh. They're laughing with you. Don't mind her, Philip. It's all in good faith. That's just how we are around here. You gotta grow some tough skin. Yeah, I get it. Totally. Liv punches you in the stomach. Playfully, I guess. She's still recovering from the laughter. Ingrid, honey, you gotta take me home now. I gotta take my meds. Med check. Everyone take your meds. Sure thing, Liv. Philip, can you come over? I gotta ask you something before we leave. Okay, I mean, I'm right here, but sure. Hey, Mer, welcome on in. What do you think? Is it worth a shot? Even if Max is not there, we can find out something about Buggold. My gut's telling me the same thing. We're doing this then. We just gotta settle my tab then. You promised me a cocktail, remember? One red herring, please. Virgin, or else Liv won't stop yapping about it on the way back. Okay, so it sounds like when I make cocktails, I'm probably just using spirits and adding the things I find around the island to them. Oh god, a gunky goober? What? Ooh, okay. Go on. Fly around. Fly around then. Yeah, fly, buddy. Yeah, these are complicated. Okay, I'm gonna... A hummin' sun. Interesting. So it looks like I can fill spaces. I can fill spaces that aren't part of the drink. Okay, so I just got these two ingredients to work with. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, gimme. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Here's your drinks. Yum, yum, yum. I don't know if I'm more glad you're here as a person or as a bartender. Wow. Thanks, Ingrid. Go brush your teeth and go to bed. Mama will be there tomorrow morning. Okay, that's not... We're not doing that. Don't do that. 8 o'clock sharp. I feel big things coming. Okay. This is another good place to stop. So I like that we're basically getting a day in and then we can take a break. There's something going on. The military base where... So the game did imply that there are some mysteries or conspiracies afoot. And right now we have... You know, Buggold passed away from perhaps a mystery illness or an enhanced illness. Max has gone away, disappeared. There's a military base nearby that Ingrid's mom, Greta, said like highly classified or confidential. And we're going to go check it out, which seems safe, right? Totally safe. Hey, thanks for joining me and thanks for watching. If you want to see more of what's coming up, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to check out more videos, there will be gaming videos coming, well, honestly, as soon as I stream them and get them online. So it's been great. Thanks for spending time with me. Hope to see you again soon. And yeah, take care.